Imagine a battlefield where the general stands right in the middle, surrounded by skirmishes and open territory, rather than safely behind fortified lines. That image gives us a powerful hint about king safety in chess. A centralized king is vulnerable because it lacks the natural pawn shield and escape squares provided by a castled position, placing it directly in the path of open files, diagonals, and the densest concentration of opposing pieces. This central exposure makes it a prime target for swift tactical attacks and checkmate combinations. The core mechanism behind this vulnerability lies in the geometry of the chessboard and the nature of piece interaction. In the center, there are no pawns to protect the king naturally. Instead, it is exposed to attacks from all sides. Rooks on open central files, bishops and queens on long diagonals, and knights jumping to central outposts. The middle of the board is where the action typically happens, and your king becomes a magnet for every tactical shot. Without a robust pawn structure acting as a shield, the king faces a constant threat of direct assaults, and its limited escape options mean that once the attack begins, it is often difficult to defend. The lack of a secure, predefined escape route compounds the danger. To exploit a centralized king, players focus on opening the central files and diagonals, often sacrificing material to achieve this. They bring their major pieces into the attack quickly, aiming to create threats that the exposed king cannot easily evade. Conversely, to avoid this vulnerability, it is crucial to develop pieces efficiently and castle early, typically on the king side or queen side, to bring the king to safety behind its pawn fortress. Delaying castling often invites trouble. This vulnerability is often referred to as being caught in the crosshairs of the board. Expert players understand the concept of the critical mass of attacking pieces. When an exposed king is in the center, it requires fewer attacking pieces to achieve checkmate because there is less defense. Furthermore, the king's central position can sometimes interfere with the development or coordination of its own pieces, adding another layer of strategic disadvantage. Recognizing the inherent dangers of an uncastled, centralized king is a fundamental step in improving your chess understanding. It teaches us the profound importance of king safety not just as a defensive measure, but as a proactive strategic element that dictates development, piece placement, and the overall balance of initiative in the middle game. Protecting your king allows your other pieces to pursue their offensive goals without constant worry, transforming a potential weakness into a source of strategic strength.